Vasquez beaten away by Buffon. And then Ronaldo!
Yup, today we're making the greatest footballer of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo himself as a Mii in Tomodachi life living the dream. Here we go. Alright, so for the face shape, I think this one works the best. I think this is the best option. He has sort of like something in between this or this. I think this one is a little bit better. So ultimately, it is up to you. And obviously, you want to change the skin tone to something. It's sort of like this, I think. Yeah, I think that's the best one. So we're going to go with that. So now for hair, Ronaldo's had a lot of haircuts throughout the years. I mean, but generally, he sort of has like this, he kind of like brushes his hair back a little bit. It's pretty short still on the top. But considering we can't really like fade the sides, I would say go with this as the bangs. Change the color to black. He has black hair, obviously. So change that. And then I would change the back just like this to like this faded look right over here. I think that's the best option. I know it's not the most accurate, but I still think it kind of works, especially once we add the other things with the Mii. So let's keep going. So now for eyebrows, I want to go with this eyebrow right here. I think it's very, very close to his actual eyebrow shape. So we're going to just rotate this downwards, sort of like this. I think that's enough. Make sure you change the color to black, this black right here. And let's go to the next thing. Alright, for eyes, I think the eyes, you can kind of go with whatever shape you really want to, but make sure you choose the dark brown color, because he does have like these dark brown eyes, sort of like this, or you can even go darker with something like that. It's really up to you. I think this is a little bit more accurate and more realistic, so I'm going to go with this one. And the eye shape that I personally prefer is something kind of like this, so the eyes kind of pop. It is kind of jarring, but once we make the, the face, the rest of the face, it'll look pretty good. Alright, for the nose, you can kind of go with whatever, but he does kind of have like this long-ish nose. It's kind of like this, I guess. I think that's the closest thing we can go with. Maybe if you want, you can make it a little bit bigger. Let's try that. I think that works, actually. We can do this. That's too big. Let's go this size. I think that's perfect. And let's go to the mouth. Alright, so here, you have a few different options. You can go for a smile, or like, when he's celebrating with his mouth open, like, when he's doing this, you could do this. But I think the best option is this one right over here. I think that's actually perfect. She's like kind of like smiling. I think she looks decently like him. Maybe I've looked at it for so long that I'm imagining it. But I think this actually really, really helps make it actually look like Ronaldo. Alright, so for ears, you can kind of just go with the first option. It's pretty basic. If you want, you can make them a little bit bigger. We'll go with this one right here. Alright, so obviously no glasses. You could add sunglasses if you want, but obviously not the most recognizable look. Now, this is one of the most important parts in my opinion. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add this thing right here. I don't know what you call it. Like, it's like a chin wrinkle, like a chin mark, whatever. I'm going to lower this a little bit like that. And it kind of adds like that chin effect. He does kind of have like a chin thing like that. I don't know. It kind of like distinguishes his chin and draws attention to it, which I think is pretty cool. But I also want to add this right here, because I think that just, makes his cheekbones pop a little bit. And he's getting kind of old, but that's not really why I'm doing this. I think it also makes the Mii just look way more realistic and just better suited to Ronaldo. And that, guys, is Cristiano Ronaldo in Tomodachi life, living the dream. Let me know if you liked the Mii in the comments below, and make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more Mii tutorials, and to check out my live streams for this game, which will start as soon as the game comes out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Kraken out.